We've gone through thousands of online reviews to find out the top 5 most recommended air fryers under $100. So by the end of this video, you'll know all the pros and cons and the common customer complaints about these air fryers according to not only one person as is the case with other videos, but according to thousands of actual customers who purchased these products. Since these are the results of weeks-long research, some prices and limited deals might have changed by the time of the posting of this video. Number 5. Gourmia GAF686. Pros: easy to use. Many people who bought this air fryer find it very user-friendly thanks to its digital display, which we're going to explain in a bit. They've made everything in it from buffalo wings to bacon to tater tots to egg rolls to cookies and more. Here's a quote from a purchaser about how easy it actually is to use this air fryer.
The best thing is that this machine is safe for my teenager to use. It's super easy to operate. It cannot get any easier.
Another one says,
"This one was highly recommended by our daughter who is in college. She loves the ease of use and cleanup."
easy to clean. Most reviews say it's easy to clean because it has a non-stick basket, and more importantly, you're going to love this, all parts are dishwasher safe. But some users don't even feel the need to put it in the dishwasher and just prefer to hand wash it. Single button presets. Users absolutely love this feature because these 12 one-touch digital presets make cooking much faster and easier by setting the right time and temperature for each type of food you're making. So let's say you want to cook chicken wings. All you need to do is press one button. It will select the fitting temperature and time for chicken wings and you're good to go. Same goes for fries, bacon, seafood, and vegetables. You'll also have the one button presets for baking, roasting, broiling, dehydrating, reheating, and keeping warm. Perfect for two. With a 6 quart capacity, many customers think it's large enough to cook 2 portions, while some say it's perfect for a family of 3 or even a family of 4. Since these are subjective comments, we suggest that you check out the exact dimensions and the product description at the Amazon link below this video to make sure it meets your needs. Quiet. Naturally, you would wonder how loud this device is. Here are some comments to give you an idea.
Reasonably quiet.
Quieter than expected.
Much quieter than another brand I had previously owned, which actually is quite a nicer price.
Great price. A majority of the customers are happy with their purchase as they think this air fryer is well worth the price.
The very best purchase I have ever made. Thank you so much.
One customer says 1-year warranty. Gourmia provides customers with a 1-year comprehensive warranty for all of its air fryers. Before moving on to the next popular air fryer, let's look at the cons of Gourmia. Logo wearing off. Some users complain about the logo on the unit wearing off after more than a year of usage. It may not be a serious issue, but you should still note it. Non-stick coating peeling off.
After nearly a year of an average of about 5 days per week use, the non-stick coating started to peel off of the crisper and has now rusted.
One customer wrote, another one said they experienced the same problem even though they never put the tray in a dishwasher and only washed it by hand using dish soap and a non-abrasive sponge. However, not everyone seems to be bothered by this problem.
The non-stick coating is starting to come off a bit after a year of use, but it doesn't affect the operation.
A purchaser says, poor customer service. We should say that a number of customers are not happy with Gourmia's customer service, which they think is neither fast nor helpful. Replacement is not easy. Customers write about not being able to order replacement parts online and customer service making it complicated for them.
Pretty disappointing because this is otherwise a great fryer.
An individual wrote, overheating in the back. A user warns that you should keep the space behind the air fryer empty because its vent might melt stuff.
I had my new Keurig behind it and didn't realize it had melted the plastic casing.
Complained the user. By the way, you can find the Amazon link to this model below this video. Number 4. Instant Pot Vortex Plus 10 QT. Pros. Spacious. Thanks to its 10 quart capacity, this spacious air fryer allows users to cook for up to 3 people at once. Easy to use. Customers praise Instant Pot's user-friendly controls and straightforward interface, particularly mentioning its digital display and preset function buttons for air frying, roasting, broiling, baking, reheating, and dehydrating. Using this model, they've made coconut shrimp, rotisserie chicken, French fries, pork chops, steak, tater tots, pizza in 5 minutes, and salmon in just 10 minutes. It comes in so handy that many say they practically use it on a daily basis.
There are whole weeks I don't even turn on our stove now. This was money well spent.
Says a user, Relatively easy to clean. It's relatively easy to clean this air fryer mainly because its parts are dishwasher safe and it has a non-stick interior according to customers. Another feature that makes cleaning easier is the removable drip tray on the bottom. However, they point out that even though the main unit and the removable trays are easy to clean, the rotating basket takes more time and you might also have to take the door off and clean it after each use.
Crumbs may get stuck in the crook of the door that are hard to remove.
One user says. Another one warns that putting the removable door in the dishwasher or submerging it in water may cause water to get trapped in between the glass. Viewing window. Users love that this air fryer features a viewing window which allows them to see their food throughout the entire cooking process. Rotisserie function. This seems to be the most impressive element for Instant Vortex Plus customers, which they say produces restaurant quality results. Just make sure to choose a small chicken or another poultry, as it's not recommended to go over 4 pounds.
I may not ever buy rotisserie chicken again.
A user wrote, some have also reported great results with lamb legs and Cornish hens on the rotisserie spit. Rotating basket. Customers find the rotating basket that's included super practical, especially for making French fries, tater tots, nuggets, shrimp, and roasted veggies.
You don't have to turn them or shake them as the basket takes care of that.
A user notes, trays. As opposed to bucket models, this air fryer uses 2 trays which allow you to cook 2 different foods at the same time. Many users find it convenient, particularly for bacon and burgers. Quiet. Compared to most air fryers, the Instant Vortex Plus is extremely quiet.
This thing is so quiet I forget that it's on until it beeps.
One customer comments. Another one says,
This machine is quieter than my newer microwave. I can stand right to it and talk quietly without having to talk over it.
Reheat feature. This feature definitely has its own fans who mainly agree that it works perfectly with pizza, sandwiches, and any kind of leftovers, making them just as crispy and tasty as when they were freshly cooked.
This is the only way to reheat pizza.
One wrote, recipes. While this air fryer does not come with a cookbook like some others, customers are happy that they get access to the producer's online platform that offers thousands of air fryer recipes. Great customer service. Customer service responds to requests promptly and sends replacement units right away when needed, according to the majority of reviews. Great price. Customers agree that Instant Pot Vortex Plus 10QT is a great value for its price considering all the features it offers. Cons. Low beeping. Multiple users have complained that the beeper, which notifies you when the unit reaches the desired temperature when it's time to add your food or to flip it, is not loud enough.
You've got to be very close so you can hear or see when it's up to the proper temperature. Since most foods are specifically timed, if you don't get your food in shortly after it heats up, it will start counting down whether there is food in it or not.
A user commented, slow preheating. Despite the fast preheating note in the ads, another common complaint is about the preheating process being slow, hence the unit taking a long time to reach the aimed temperature before you can place your food in.
It's advertised in such a way that you think in 60 seconds you're cooking. In my experience, it's 5+ minutes to get it to 400. Faster than an oven for sure, but not quite the blink of an eye I was hoping for.
Wrote a user. That being said, others note that you can always opt out of the preheating function. Off light. Because the off light remains on at all times, you might have to unplug the unit if you want to save energy. Smell. An initial plastic smell is a common complaint about all air fryers in general, which is also clearly stated in the Instant Vortex Plus manual. But most of the time, it's a temporary issue and disappears after running the unit a few times without food before use, according to customers. Here's how one user got the problem sorted out.
I first took the air fryer into the garage and ran it through a couple of cycles before using it in the kitchen. There was clearly some smell, as noted elsewhere, likely from manufacturing. By the time I used it for real on the third run, barely any smell. And by the next time, no discernible smell at all.
Button issues. Some users have experienced issues with the flat touch buttons, such as the need to press them multiple times or at a very precise location.
My only complaint is the touch buttons don't always work if your fingers have anything on them.
One user says, removable door. This device has a door that's designed to pop off for easy cleaning, which makes it a little loose. While some like this feature, others find it difficult to open and close the door and warn that you should be gentle with it and make sure it's lined up. Overheating. We've come across some customer reviews complaining about the unit getting warm in the back. Users recommend pulling the unit away from the wall and placing it at an angle to allow more air circulation behind it. The Amazon link to the Instant Pot Vortex Plus 10QT is below this video. Number 3. Cosori CAF L501. Pros: perfect for 2. This 5-quart capacity air fryer does not take up a lot of space on your kitchen counter, and users find its compact size perfect for 2 people, but it may be a little small for larger families. For the exact dimensions, check out the Amazon link below this video. Easy to use. Just like the Gourmia, Cosori also has the one-button presets that automatically adjust the temperature and time for some items, like chicken, fries, frozen food, seafood, veggies, bacon, and an additional preset for steak.
The preset functions take this air fryer to the next level. It cooks my food to perfection, each and every time.
A customer stated, people have also reported great results cooking fish, sausage, veggies, steak, grilled cheese sandwiches, also making toast, reheating pizza, and more. One user even put a whole chicken inside it to put it to the ultimate test. And it apparently turned out amazing. Fully cooked and with crispy skin in 1 hour and 10 minutes. Another one finds it so convenient that they use it in a dorm room. Easy to clean. The non-stick basket and the removable tray are dishwasher safe and easy to clean according to purchasers.
Any mess is cleaned up in a few seconds. Nothing sticks.
One user notes, sleek design. Another thing that gets tons of praise from the users is Cosori's modern and sleek design, mainly thanks to its illuminated glass digital touchscreen.
It makes for a more stylish and modern touch on your countertop.
One user comments, quiet. Customers state that it's fairly quiet compared to many other air fryers. Shake feature. Personalized shake reminder seems like the favorite function of most customers because it allows them to check their food halfway through the cooking process. Reasonable price. A majority of purchasers find the price reasonable for the value they get from this air fryer. Here's a customer review to sum up the general sentiment for you.
I'm not a fan of too many kitchen appliances, but I will say that this is well worth the investment for what it does and the rewards that it yields to your time management, nutrition, and economic needs.
Recipe book. When you purchase this product, it comes with a cookbook featuring 30 original air fryer recipes, and you get free access to more than 100 online recipes. We've noticed that a great number of customers are thrilled about that. Top-notch customer service. Immediate responses and prompt solutions seem to be the common customer service experience reported by most Cosori users. This is the experience of a customer after they had an issue with their Cosori air fryer.
I contacted Cosori and they immediately responded. They not only expressed concern about the air fryer, but for my safety. They promptly sent notification to their engineers and began the process of sending me a new one with the request I return the old one for examination. There was a slight delay with shipping, not their fault, but the new one arrived in short order. Thank you Cosori for your prompt service and great air fryer. Fingers crossed no one else will encounter my particular problem, but if they do, Cosori does stand by their product and offers a speedy replacement.
When another user had the glass top shattered, here's what happened.
I reached out to Cosori customer service and after explaining the situation was sent a completely new air fryer replacement at no cost. I would recommend this company to everyone I know.
2-year warranty. Customers are happy with the 2-year warranty Cosori offers for its air fryers, but they warn that you should not forget to fill it out online. Cons. Funny smell. Some customers have reported a funny plastic smell, but this is a common occurrence when you first start using an air fryer. According to users, it usually goes away after the test run without food or after following the instructions given in the manual.
I ran the process outlined in the user guide multiple times, about 5 or 6, and waited to use it until the next day. The factory smell went away and never seeped into the taste of the food.
Says one user. Non-stick coating peeling off. The non-stick coating on the basket might start bubbling or flaking off after a while, according to some unhappy customers who noted that it happened even though they only used silicone utensils and hand washed it with a soft sponge and dish soap. Recall. We should let you know that in early 2023, Cosori recalled some of its air fryer models due to the risk of fire and sent out replacement to the affected customers. Check out the link below this video to view the list of recalled models. This model we're talking about, Cosori CAF L501, is not one of them. Regardless, we hope that the issue has been fixed for all the products by now. You can also find the Amazon link to this model below this video. Now let's look at the second most recommended air fryer, Instant Vertex Plus 6QT XL. Pros: perfect size. The 6-quart capacity air fryer is praised by customers for offering enough room for up to 3 servings while taking up so little space on the kitchen counter.
It takes up as much horizontal space as our 4-slice toaster and fits easily under the upper cabinet.
Says a user. Easy to use. Customers express how happy they are with the user user-friendliness of the Instant Vertex Plus air fryer, particularly mentioning the fact that it tells you when to add food, when to turn it, and when it's done, as well as the pre-programmed cooking settings that work wonders, especially when you're in a rush. Using this unit, people have made French fries, onion rings, chicken thighs, steak, fish, pork chops, Brussels sprouts, bacon, shrimp, and countless other foods. They've also used it to grill ham and cheese, to roast cashews, and to make dried apple slices on the dehydrate setting, all with great results. A user even made donuts, and another one made a full-sized chicken in it.
I can cook again. I gave it up 30 years ago, and this makes it so easy that I can cook,
says one user. Another one states that they use it more often than their stovetop and even more often than their microwave. In the meantime, many also note that using the dehydrate function could mean running the unit for hours. Easy to clean. When it comes to cleaning, there seems to be some confusion about whether the basket and the removable tray are dishwasher safe. That's because while the product description says they're dishwasher safe, purchasers have noticed that the instruction manual that comes with the air fryer tells them otherwise. To put an end to the confusion, the manufacturer put out a statement in May 2023 in response to a user's question on the issue, which you can see at the Amazon link below this video, saying,
"Further testing has been completed, and it has been determined that the air fryer basket is dishwasher safe."
Still, if you want to be cautious with the delicate non-stick coating on the cooking basket and the tray, here's some good news for you from a Vortex user.
The final big discovery that I made was that this thing is really easy to clean. I did not expect that at all. The bottom screen easily pops out, and the non-stick interior literally wipes clean with almost no effort at all.
Another user recommends wiping the basket and the tray with a dishcloth dipped in dish soap and water, and then rinsing and wiping them dry. No overheating. Unlike many other fryers, Instant Vertex Plus 6QT gets almost zero complaints about overheating. On the contrary, it gives off a surprisingly minimal amount of heat and never gets hot to the touch on the outside, according to most users.
You can set it on almost any surface and not have to worry about it getting too hot. Even the air venting out the back is relatively cool.
One user wrote,
"You can pick the thing up while it is running even if it has been used for half an hour straight."
They added, extremely quiet. Another feature that makes Instant Vertex Plus 6QT superior to other air fryers is that it's extremely quiet, as many customers point out, saying they can barely hear it when it's running.
I swear this thing is about half as loud as the Cosori was, and that's really nice. It's like having a table fan set on high on your counter versus a small jet engine,
says a user comparing the two brands. Responsive button issues or unresponsive touchscreen that users sometimes experience with other air fryers are almost never the case with this model, according to a great number of reviews.
The buttons are very responsive, which was a problem with the last air fryer I owned. That was replaced with this Instant Pot brand.
A user commented, sleek design. Another reason that's helped Instant Vertex Plus 6QT win so many hearts is its sleek design, as a lot of users mention how aesthetically pleasing it is and how nice it looks on their counter. Fast heating. A great number of customers emphasize that this air fryer has a really short preheating and cooking time.
Everything from the quick preheat to the cooking speed and results quality is fantastic. It made a believer out of me. The quality was A+. Few small cons,
says a user.
It cooks quickly enough that you can easily run multiple batches if larger quantities are required.
Another one adds, great price. Considering all the pros and the price tag on this fryer, it shouldn't come as a shock that a majority of customers believe they got a great deal. Now let's look at the cons of this model. Loud beeping. Some customers find the beeps that notify you when it's time to add your food, when you need to turn it, and when it's done, a little too loud for an otherwise quiet air fryer. Smell. We've already established that it's a common complaint about air fryers that they give off an initial plastic smell when you first start to use them. Instant Vertex Plus 6QT is no exception. The good news is, according to most customers, it goes away after following the instructions in the manual, which usually suggest running the unit several times with no food in it before you actually start cooking.
It was noticeable. It was not nearly as overpowering as some of the one-star ratings made it sound.
One user says, adding that the smell was completely gone after a day or so, following 3 foodless cycles at 400 degrees. Here's a quick tip from a user to speed up the process of getting rid of the smell. smell.
I read previous reviews that indicated the silicone bumpers on the inner tray were the problem, so I removed them and tried again. Success. It took a few more run-throughs, but the smell dissipated as I used the air fryer. I suggest removing the bumpers immediately before doing the initial run-through and leaving them off.
Please don't let the plastic smell scare you away. I promise it is a quick thing. It goes away.
Laments another user. Off light remains on. For some customers, the only downside of the Instant Vortex is that the off light on the digital display doesn't turn off, which is also the case with some other air fryers. Some prefer to unplug the unit to solve the problem. Check out the Amazon link to this model below this video. Number 1. Ninja AF101. Pros. Number 1 bestseller. Ninja AF101 with the 4-quart capacity is not only the most recommended air fryer across online platforms, but it's also the number 1 bestseller air fryer on Amazon in 2024. Here's a customer review that sums it up for you.
After owning several different types of air fryers, I have found this Ninja by far superior. It's not that the others were not good products, it's just that the Ninja is a much higher quality.
Easy to use. Customers state that the controls are easy to navigate and the display is bright enough to be seen under any type of lighting.
All I can say is my husband can't cook, but with this gem, anyone can cook. Super happy. Thanks, Ninja.
A user wrote in her review. Others say their school-age children can't even use it to make their own food. Users have cooked everything in it, from chicken wings to salmon to beef to tater tots to homemade pizza to frozen or raw vegetables, and they even baked chocolate cake. One user says they made cinnamon rolls in just 8 minutes, while it normally takes them 20 minutes in the oven. Others say their frozen pizza was ready in 5 minutes and salmon in only 10 minutes. Ceramic coating. Most customers say cleaning is effortless, mainly because of the ceramic coating on the basket and the crisper plate. Indeed, Ninja is one of the very few air fryer brands that uses ceramic for its non-stick coating, which does not contain toxic chemicals like Teflon. Cooks evenly. According to some users, it cooks much more evenly compared to other air fryers. They emphasize that even meat is cooked evenly without the need to spray oil or flip halfway through the process, unlike some other air fryers. Dehydrating feature. People swear by the dehydrating feature of the Ninja air fryer, which helps them make easy homemade snacks. Using this mode and the drying rack that comes with the unit, they've made beef jerky, dried fruits and vegetables, and some even say it was much quicker than their traditional dehydrator.
As a matter of fact, the beef jerky I made was the best I've ever tasted.
Says a user. By the way, write down these 2 super smart tips from the users on how to use a metal rack aside from the dehydrating feature. Place your vegetables on the metal rack when cooking meat. When you're frying light foods like tortilla or chips, put the metal rack on top of the foods to keep them from flying around. Perfect for 2. Users find it to be the perfect size for a family of 2 and great for people with limited counter space. If you need to cook for more than 2 people, it is recommended to cook in batches or get a bigger model. Durable handle. Because the handle is permanently attached to the drawer, users had no issues with it, whereas many air fryers have clip-on handles, with users often complaining about them falling off. Reheat feature. Users think that Ninja's most underrated feature is the reheat feature. According to the reviews, as opposed to microwaved food, things reheated in a Ninja air fryer are never soggy and turn out just like the way when they were freshly cooked.
I took my chicken wings from the day before and put them in the air fryer on reheat for 3 minutes. I said 3 minutes, and like magic the wings were crispy like they were right out of the oil.
One user says,
no more rubbery chicken and pizza with a worn out of the fridge taste. My microwave is giving my air fryer the side eye.
Another one adds, fewer smell complaints. Compared to the owners of most other air fryers, fewer Ninja customers point out the initial smell. We've already said that all air fryers give off this off-putting smell when you first start them. User manuals offer instructions like letting the device run without food a few times before cooking. One noteworthy tip from Ninja users to prevent the initial smell is removing the rubber feet from the crisper tray that were attached to it for shipping. Great price! A majority of the purchasers are happy about the affordable price they paid in return for the great value. Easy replacement. Customer service is very attentive and it's easy to get replacement parts when you need one according to many reviews, which state that almost every part and accessory is available on the company's website.
Customer service sent me out a replacement for something within 3 days.
Says a user. Cons: no one-button presets. Even though users agree that it's so easy to set the time and temperature on the Ninja air fryer, it doesn't have the one-button presets like Cosori or Gourmet. Hand washing: despite the dishwasher safe label, it is actually not recommended to put the parts of the air fryer in the dishwasher because it might cause problems like the one this user experienced.
As I saw in the photos, it can be washed in the dishwasher. Don't do it. It disfigures the plastic where it covers the metal where the food goes.
That being said, some customers say they had zero issues using the dishwasher, and others don't even feel the need to put it in a dishwasher.
Everything I've cooked is wiped right out with soapy water and a sponge with no scrubbing.
One wrote, loud. While some customers complain about a loud noise, others say it's not as loud as their exhaust fan, or it's like a vent fan on medium.
I was still able to hear my TV in the other room over it.
One user says, misguiding recipe book. Ninja also comes with a cookbook for air fryer recipes, but customers advise being careful with the suggested timing and temperatures in the book because the Ninja air fryer cooks much faster than the suggested times for certain temperatures. So check out your food a few minutes before what the suggested time says, or you might end up with burnt food like many users did. Overheating. We've come across some customer reviews reporting overheating issues or complaining about the air fryer setting off smoke alarms when it's placed close to the smoke detector. They warn that you should not leave it pressed directly in front of an outlet, and you should keep it away from the smoke detector. That being said, here's a comment from an experienced user that recaps why Ninja is the #1 best-selling air fryer.
It's been over a year since I purchased the Ninja air fryer. Do not listen to the negative reviews. After 1 year, my air fryer is still in perfect condition and we use it a lot. My kids even use it without help.
Check out the Amazon link to the Ninja F101 below this video, and don't forget to subscribe to Food Clan.